Jimmy Kimmel faces backlash over comments about Charlie Kirk. In a recent episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, late-night host Jimmy Kimmel sparked significant controversy and backlash due to his remarks regarding Charlie Kirk and former President Donald Trump. This incident has drawn considerable attention from both supporters and critics alike. Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative activist and co-founder of Turning Point USA, tragically lost his life on September 10th while delivering a speech at Utah Valley University. The shocking nature of this event has led to a national conversation about the implications of political rhetoric and the responsibilities of public figures in the wake of politically motivated violence. The importance of the discussion, the circumstances surrounding Kirk's death, and the subsequent public reaction have heightened the scrutiny on how political speech is conducted and perceived. Critics argue that the statements made by influential media personalities and elected officials can significantly influence the public discourse, potentially inciting further violence. On the other hand, supporters of Kimmel's approach contend that satire and critique are essential components of political commentary. This particular episode involving Kimmel and Kirk is part of a broader dialogue about the impact of political speech, especially as it coincides with an ongoing criminal investigation into the shooting. Key details to consider. During his monologue on Monday, Kimmel directed his criticism towards supporters of Trump, stating, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it." This comment reflects Kimmel's frustration with how some individuals are attempting to distance themselves from the shooter in light of the tragedy. Kimmel also took aim at Trump's response to the shooting. When a reporter inquired about how he was coping, Trump replied, "I think very good," before shifting the conversation to the construction of a ballroom at the White House. Kimmel humorously remarked, "He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish," eliciting laughter from the audience. The suspect in the shooting, Tyler Robinson, appeared in court via video link on Tuesday after his arrest. The 22-year-old faces serious charges, including aggravated murder, felony firearm discharge, obstruction of justice, and witness tampering. Notably, he displayed no visible emotion during the proceedings as the charges were read. According to reports from the New York Times, the charges against Robinson portray him as a lone gunman with increasingly radical left-wing and pro-LGBTQ views that allegedly drove him to commit this violent act. This characterization stands in contrast to some narratives suggesting he was affiliated with far-right ideologies, which has sparked further debate. Public reactions. On social media platform X, many users criticized Kimmel for his comments, interpreting them as an attempt to label Robinson as part of the MAGA movement. Former West Virginia state delegate Derek Evans expressed his outrage, stating, "Jimmy Kimmel lied to his audience by claiming Charlie Kirk's assassin is MAGA. I'm tagging at Jimmy Kimmel, at Jimmy Kimmel Live, so we can all demand he apologize, tell his audience the truth." Others echoed similar sentiments, calling for an on-air apology from Kimmel for what they deemed dangerous misinformation. Some users went so far as to suggest that Kimmel's career should be ended due to his remarks, while others defended him, arguing that he was justified in his criticism. What lies ahead? A memorial service for Charlie Kirk is scheduled to take place in Arizona on Sunday, with former President Trump expected to attend. Kirk is survived by his wife, Erica, and their 2 children, who are undoubtedly grappling with the profound loss of their loved one. This incident raises important questions about the role of public figures in shaping political discourse and the potential consequences of their words. What do you think? Should comedians like Kimmel be held accountable for their remarks in such sensitive situations? Or is satire a necessary part of political commentary? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments.